Welcome to Team Tiggio Court TV, where we upload videos every single day. So make sure you subscribe to our channel, like our videos, and share our videos.
Is that still true, Mr. Hughes? Do you not
Yes, Your Honor.
Very good. You heard it from my client's own lips, Your Honor, so I will take a seat. Thank you.
All right, Mr. Hughes, anything you want to tell me before I sentence you?
I'd like to apologize to your courtroom for my behavior at a time or two. Prosecution, citizens of Painesville, Lake County, and the business owners that the incident or the crime that I committed happened in. And if you can find in your sentencing this morning, you could be as lenient as possible. That's all I can request, Your Honor.
Okay, thank you, Ms. Zagretsky.
State recommends 12 months based on the defendant's criminal history. He has 13 prior prison numbers and a total of 24 cases, and the majority of those cases are theft convictions or breaking and entering convictions. This is the same conduct. Criminal history dates back decades. For that reason, I'd ask for the 12 months.
Okay. All right, I've reviewed the pre-sentence report, and I've listened to what Mr. Hughes has had to say and what Ms. Zagretsky has had to say, and I've considered all the provisions in 29, 29, 11, 12, and 13. And obviously, as Ms. Zagretsky has said, you've got 13 different prison numbers for similar activity. So I'm going to assume, for the sake of this hearing, that every time you do this, you get caught. If that's the case, you know, when you get out of prison, you've got to figure out something else to do besides this, because it ain't working too well. So after, with consideration of all the factors in incorporating the pre-sentence report, we're obviously not amenable to community control. I'm going to sentence you to 11 months in prison with credit for 119 days. When you get out, you might be on post-release control for up to 2 years under the parole authority. If you are put on post-release control, they'll give you conditions. If you violate the conditions, then they could return you to prison for up to 9 months for, well, actually up to 5.5 months, because 1/2 of my sentence. If that violation is a new felony, then you could get an additional consecutive prison sentence for the violation, the maximum of which would be the greater of 12 months, or the time left under post-release control. And the remaining count, the costs are assessed, the remaining count is dismissed. Anything else, Ms. Zagretsky?
No, Your Honor, thank you.
Mr. Mulkey?
No, Your Honor, thank you.
All right, we're adjourned.
All right.
I just feel bad for these years and
She gets to sit for what? Another month? Yes, another month.
June.
June.
6 months.
June? Oh, I thought you said December.
7 months,
wasn't
actually.
it?
7 months now.
I was too busy watching her snarl.
Or 6 months. Yeah, good
See
one.
ya.
thanks for having my back.
At least you want to see her.
I would just prefer to set it out.
Domestic violence. After this case, he did have one other felony case in 2021, felony domestic violence. The state, we do have prints, his social security number, and a good address for him.
All right, thank you. Mr. Levin, go ahead.
Thank you, Judge. Your Honor, as you might know, I represent the defendant as working with Legal Works, which is a nonprofit providing basically pro bono services for indigenous people. Mr. Johnson's 39 years old. He was quite an athlete in his youth, but had some recent severe difficulties with his health. As I mentioned in chambers, he's had kind of a triple stroke situation on November 17th. In the courtroom also is Talia Holly, who's an STNA worker, actually assisting him in having driven him here for court today. I'm only mentioning that in case the court has some specific questions about his health. She might be able to answer them better than I can, and perhaps even better than Mr. Johnson. He does have this felony before the court, and it was a 2020 theft case. The court did order restitution of $2,097, which was paid in December 15th, 2022. Recently, he had been working at Chipotle. He also was able to get a barber's license and was working at a relative's shop and hopes to go back to working as a barber, maybe opening his own shop. At least that's his big dream. Yeah. He now has limited use of his right arm, and he has the strokes also has affected his speech somewhat. I believe that he is the kind of person the state had in mind when they opened up the expungement and sealing laws and allowing people to get a second chance in life. He does hope to have more opportunities once he recovers from these health issues and to go back and do the economic stream of society and earn a living again. Thank you, Judge.
Thank you.
He also has no open warrants and no pending prosecutions.
Okay. What?
How you doing, sir?
Good. So when did the stroke incidents happen?
On November 17th.
All right. And so what, do you know if you're expected to get full use of whatever you lost temporarily?
I'm on the life vest, so it's controlling my heart now because I had a bad heart. I got my right hand. I can't write a pen I can't use a pen with right hand. I use my left hand, but I ain't got no feeling in my right hand.
He's asking if you.
Are you undergoing therapy for that?
Yeah, I'm going. I got therapists come out to the house where I'm staying at, and they work on my right hand, work on my balance.
Okay.
And I just taking care of myself, man. Just because it's stressful.
Okay. Thank you, Ms. Contour.
Nothing further?
Okay, I'm going to find that obviously you're eligible for the sealing. Even though those supervision fees aren't paid, I'm not going to let that affect things. I'll grant your motion to seal, so your record of this conviction will be sealed.
Thank you, Judge.
Ms. Contour, on behalf of the state, will file the necessary paperwork with the agency so that that record will be sealed. You'll also get a copy of that. Okay?
Thank you, sir.
Anything else, Ms. Contour?
Nothing further, Your Honor.
Mr. Levin?
Thank you, Judge.
All right, good luck, Mr. Johnson.
Thank you, man.
All right.
I'm not living there anymore, but my grandma had passed away, and that was her household, and my uncle sold the house, and he did.
But do you have an updated address?
Yeah, I got an updated address. Yeah, I got
Okay.
an updated address. It's at 28611